Okay, it's the Viper 4567 here with my WWE Elimination Chamber 2014 thoughts and also some Raw thoughts from this past week. This video is coming at least nearly 2 days late now because I've had some problems trying to upload this video over. This is tried to upload it on Tuesday night. It didn't work because of the internet connection thing wouldn't upload, so I've had to redo this video. So yeah. And plus I've also had a cough as well over the last couple of days, so I've just had no interest in making videos. My No Way Out in Texas video just came out today because it was reviewed on Monday, but obviously due to the fact that my internet connection's been kind of crap the last 2 days. So it's only up now, so it's me, technically it would be my second video of the day, but blah blah blah. So this was in the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is the Elimination Chamber part of the review. I must say, actually, I really enjoyed the pay-per-view. The two matches that should have delivered, fucking delivered by a country mile. The Shield versus Wyatt match was absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. I think definitely match of the year so far, or it might even get match of the year. The Elimination Chamber match was pretty good. I tell you what, it was probably the first time I've ever seen all 6 superstars really in the ring at the same time. You know, usually 1 or 2 get eliminated before everyone gets in, but it was really good to see when the last person, I think it took about 13-14 minutes after the last person came in to get someone eliminated. That was the good part of it, but we'll talk about that in a little while. So, first match is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Big E defeating Jack Swagger in a very good opening match now. I predicted Jack Swagger to win the title, which I was a bit disappointed kind of. I think Big E has had the title. Hasn't really done much with the title. That's not really WWE have not really done much with him. I think Jack Swagger, obviously with the momentum of the Real Americans, I thought maybe he might get the title. But look, I have no problem with Big E being champion still, but I think WWE could have put the title, obviously with the momentum that the Real Americans are getting at the moment. But look, what can you do? Zeb talks about what the E and Big E is about. Basically, it's enough of being Intercontinental Champion. He blames immigrants for the snowstorms throughout America, which was lovely. Nice shoulder tackle from Big E. Nice belly to belly then on Swagger. He does that again. Big E rams Swagger into the steps. Big E then with a shoulder tackle. Swagger goes into the steps again. Swagger with a clothesline on the outside. Then with a big boot and a leg drop gets 2. Double clothesline, both men out. Big E goes shoulder first into the post. Then we hear "We the People" chant. Another belly to belly from Big E. Spine buster then from Swagger gets 2. Big E spears Swagger while Swagger was on the apron, and he basically went through the ropes, which was nice. Splash gets 2 for E. Then another belly to belly, but this time it was belly to belly from the top rope from Swagger. That gets 2. Swagger gets the Patriot, but Big E gets out of it. Swagger then goes to Patriot again, but yeah, again he counts it into Guri, and the Big Ed then gets the win. And as I've said, the wrong man won, but sure, look, what can you do? That's WWE for you. So, very entertaining match. 2.5 stars easily. And then we see Bad News Barrett. We see him throughout most of this fucking night. He says Russia have won more Olympic medals, which I don't give 2 fucking fucks about the Winter Olympics. Then we hear that Hulk Hogan will return and will host WrestleMania, which I don't give 2 fucks about because I'm sick of seeing Hulk Hogan. I respect Hulk Hogan. I think I don't hate Hulk Hogan. I just think like it's getting a bit ridiculous now. He's obviously coming back after what happened with his wife and all that, the greedy whore that she is, but that's another video. Then we see Daniel Bryan getting an interview saying, whether I'm 100%, 10%, I will go out all the time and this will be painful, and I will fight and scratch and crawl, everything to be in the main event of WrestleMania. And he goes, yes, basically. Next match then is for the WWE Tag Team titles. The New Age Outlaws defeating the Usos in an okay match. Again, the wrong team won. But this time I have more of a problem with this. Why the fuck are the New Age Outlaws getting... And I have another problem with this match too as well, the next night on Raw, but I just think the Usos are on fire, yet they lose when it makes sense, if you get where I'm coming from, kind of where it counts. I'm fed up with, WWE are ruining tag teams. Like the Usos, yeah, they're not the fucking greatest tag team in the world, but still, give them the belts. Again, the wrong team won. To be honest, I don't even think I think the New Age Outlaws shouldn't have even been allowed to even be champions. But sure, look, that's Triple H and all in for you, so... As I said, the match, it was okay, nothing special really, but Road Dogg with a headbutt to Jimmy, but doesn't affect him. Jimmy is holding his hamstring, which I Don't know what happened really. Clothesline from Billy Gunn brings him in. Kind of clothesline from Billy Gunn, and he gets 2. Then we hear more CM Punk chants. Not as many as the next night on Raw. Nice kick to the face by Road Dogg. Simone drop from Jey Uso. Jey then with a planche onto Road Dogg. Billy Gunn with a nice clothesline. Super kick from Jey gets 2. Jey then with a super kick on Road Dogg. Gunn rolls him up and holds the tights for the win. So. And then we see, star and a half of that match. Again we see bad news Bear. He has even more bad news for Danny Bryan fans that he will not win the title and the will cease to exist. Fuck off, basically. Then we see more about the WWE Network. It's 13 hours away. Basically, obviously today's Thursday, so if people want to let me know what the fuck is going on, they're saying a lot of people have had problems with their network and all that. I signed up for a WWE account. What pisses me off, it says it's the 1 week free trial. It doesn't say just the US. It doesn't say US only. It doesn't say anything. So I basically said I can't even watch any of the material. So like why the fuck? Why don't you just say it's going to be in the US for the first, we'd say 7 or 8 months, and then it's going to be worldwide. I just don't get that really, to be honest. I'm looking forward to the network. I've seen the stuff that's on there, but obviously some stuff hasn't been added to it yet. It's obviously new, blah blah blah. So, next match is Titus O'Neil defeating Darren Young in okay match. First prediction right of the night, because the first 2 obviously got wrong. Shoulder tackle from O'Neil, nice right hand from Darren. Flying clothesline gets 2 of them for Young. Titus then with an awesome Irish whip that knocks Darren over the turnbuckle to the floor. Titus rams the back of Darren twice into the ring post and gets him in the ring for 2. Backbreaker then from Titus, splash in the corner. Crowds start chanting, "We want Ziggler." We hear this a few times throughout the night. Backdrop then from Young. The crowd don't even give 2 fucks about this match. Nice neck break on the apron from Young. Clash of the Titans gets the win. And another bad news bar saying what? And he basically talks about Hulk Hogan, and I couldn't give 2 fucks. Finally, we get a good match. The Wyatt family defeating the Shield in a Sue fucking Perth match. The crowd, one thing I love about this match was the crowd. Before the match, they just started chanting, "This is awesome." And you know what it was? It was absolutely awesome. Brilliant match. The right team won, because obviously the Shield are having problems, kind of. But then we hear "Let's go Wyatt" and "Let's go Shield" chants. Both teams go face to face. Brawl to start off with. Drop kick from Rollins. Shoulder tackle then from Roman. Turns Rollins inside out, which was fucking lovely. Wyatt and Reigns go at it. Nice elbow from Reigns. Harper goes for a suplex on Reigns, but Reigns counts it into a suplex of his own. Nice right hand then from Reigns, gets 2 on Harper. For very quick tags from the Shield so far, kind of throughout the match. Some part of the match. Reverse elbow from the second rope. Nice drop kick from Harper on Ambrose, which was beautiful. Wyatt with a splash in the corner on Ambrose. Sidewalk slam gets 2 then for Roman. Suplex then gets 2 for Harper. Swinging neck breaker then from Ambrose. Nice drop kick from Rollins. Harper then goes for a German suplex from the top rope, but Rollins lands on his feet and dumps Harper off. Basically, Harper goes out of the ring and basically lands on his feet. Harper top rope, crowd goes nuts, and then a suicide dive then from Rollins, which was awesome. Then 2 to our slam gets 2 for Harper. Wyatt rams Rollins into the barrier. Then the crowd chant, "We want tables." Wyatt then with a choke slam gets 2. Nice big boot then from Harper on Ambrose. Rollins then gets a hot tag to Reigns, and he cleans house. Simone drop from Reigns. Reigns then with a Superman drop kick, as I calls it. Suicide dive from Harper on Ambrose, which was fucking beautiful. Then a springboard plancha from Rollins onto Harper. Then a roll up from Reigns gets 2 on Roman. Ambrose and Wyatt go into the crowd and they brawl in there. Rowan throws Reigns shoulder first into the ring post, fall away slam. Then Harper and Rowan throw Rollins through the Spanish announce table, which was fucking awesome. The crowd chant "Holy shit!" Big move from Reigns by Harper. Wyatt goes for Sister Abigail, but Reigns basically powers out of it. The crowd go fucking insane, and it's basically tells a super story. Basically, Superman punch to Rowan and Wyatt. Harper gets speared, and Wyatt then gets Sister Abigail for the win. And as I've said, this is fucking match of the year by a fucking country mile. So, brilliant match, 4.5 stars, no problems. So, next match then, we get a Divas match, which I obviously did say on my predictions there would be an extra match. Excuse me. It's for the WWE Divas Championship. AJ Lee Cameron defeating AJ Lee by disqualification in a shit match. Cameron mocks AJ skipping neckbreaker, gets 2 for AJ. Nice clothesline from Cameron. Dropkick gets 2. AJ mocks Cameron. Tamina kicks AJ by mistake. Tamina then attacks Cameron, and Cameron wins by disqualification. So there you go. More bad news. Barrett talks about the network, and then we see Santino and Emma and Grey Khali and Los Maradonas, or whatever their names, and El Trio playing with WWE ties, which was kind of funny. Next match then, Batista defeats Alberto Del Rio in a fucking okay match. We see Alberto Del Rio coming out with a neck brace and a crutch, saying he's not able to wrestle tonight, so Del Rio basically just hits Batista with the crutch to the ribs and the knee. Del Rio puts Batista shoulder first into the ring post. Batista is getting booed out the building, basically. I just, like, he should fucking WWE now. Like, to be fair, we all knew this was going to happen, to be fair. Like, I'll talk about that in a minute, but Del Rio gets the cross arm breaker while he's holding the ropes. Then we hear Y2J chants. Del Rio goes shoulder first into the ring post. Then we hear boring chants. Then RVD chants. Then Insecure gets 2 for Del Rio. Then we hear Lesnar chants. Spear then from Batista gets 2. Batista's looking fucking wrecked, but like, he looks a disaster. And his backstabber gets 2 for him. Del Rio, Spinebuster, and the Batista bomb gets the win. Batista looks shy and wrecked, and the match really lasted about 10 minutes. God, I'm not looking forward to the world title match at WrestleMania, I can tell you that. Now on to the main event for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship inside Elimination Chamber. Randy Orton defeating Cesaro, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, Christian and John Cena in a fucking superb match. Brilliant match. Beautiful. Like, the first elimination was nearly 28 minutes. Like, that shows how good it was. Like, we'll get onto it, so I have a lot to get through. So Sheamus and Cesaro starters off, which I was a bit kind of tentative at first. Like, obviously the two more stiffer of the whatever you call them, the compatriots, whatever. Nice drop kick from Cesaro. Then We the People chants from the crowd. Cesaro backdrop Sheamus onto the steel. Neckbreaker from Sheamus. Sheamus clothesline Cesaro onto the steel. Cesaro stamps on the chest of Sheamus. Cesaro mocks Cena. A lovely uppercut then from Cesaro. Another superb uppercut while Sheamus is on the top rope. Bryan is in at number 3 and goes straight to the top rope and does a double missile drop kick. The yes kicks to Sheamus and Cesaro. Tool to War backbreaker gets 2 for Cesaro. Bryan rams Cesaro into the chains. Cesaro Irish Bryan through the glass, the pod, and it breaks the glass, which was beautiful. Christian is number 4. Christian rams Bryan's shoulder into the chains. Christian uses the pod door on the shoulder of Bryan. Nice tornado DDT gets 2 for Christian. Sheamus rams Christian into the chains. Christian then with a reverse DDT on the steel. Cesaro catches Christian and powerbombs him into the pod, but the glass does not break. Then an uppercut, then it gets 2. Got wrench suplexing on the steel by Cesaro and Sheamus. Cena is number 5. Bryan with a Hurricane Rana from the top rope on Cena. Christian then with a kill switch gets 2 on Bryan. Cena interrupts Cesaro's swing and takes down Cesaro, and Christian goes flying into the turnbuckle. Tornado DDT on Cesaro gets 2. Flying uppercut gets 2 for Cesaro. Cesaro then with a second rope and basically suplex Sheamus back into the ring gets 2. Orton is last in. Orton goes back into the pub. The crowd chant pussy. Then Sheamus basically bro kicks the glass, and obviously it goes into Orton's face, which was beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Sheamus then rams Orton into the change. Finally then the Cesaro swing on Orton. He doesn't just do 10, he does fucking 30. Beautiful. The fucking crowd loved it, and I did too. I'll tell you one thing, Cesaro is fucking awesome, he is. Sheamus then bro kicks Cena. Christian rolls up Sheamus for 2. Superplex from Orton, and then Christian splashes Sheamus from the top rope of the pod, and that gets rid of Sheamus. It took basically 27 minutes for the first elimination. Bryan knee to the face gets rid of Christian. That was very quick, literally a minute after. Cena rams Cesaro into the chains. Cena goes for the AAs, and Cesaro German suplex Cena while with Bryan on his shoulders. The crowd go fucking insane. Cena with a Hurricane Rana on Cesaro. Cena then with the STF on Cesaro. He taps. Great effort from Cesaro. What an excellent. He was excellent in this match and lasted over 30 minutes. Definitely belongs in the main event, basically. Where we go? Cena gets the STF again, but the lights go out and the Wyatt attack Cena. Wyatt then with Sister Abigail on Cena. Then the crowd saying thank you to Wyatt. Orton pins Cena, so it's between Bryan and Orton. Bryan goes to the top rope and needs Kane. Basically, Kane comes to the ring to get rid of the Wyatts, and he needs Kane in the head. Side suplex gets 2 for Bryan. Orton with a DDT on the ropes. Bryan then with a knee to the head, and Kane grabs the ref at 2. Orton with the RKO, but that one he gets 2. Inside curl gets 2 for Bryan. Kane with a right hand and another RKO for the win. So it looks like it's going to be, as I was going to say, Bryan versus Kane at WrestleMania, but obviously that'll be changed. Orton will face Batista. But the match itself is excellent, beautiful match. Cesaro, definitely probably one of the standout guys throughout the whole match, basically. So 4.5 stars again, so easily. So overall, the pay-per-view itself was okay. Like, it wasn't superb or anything, but it was well worth watching. There was 3 good matches on the card, so I'll give it a 7.0. So that's me. Elimination Chamber thoughts done with. Now I'm on to Raw. We start off with obviously Hulk Hogan, who says tonight is a turning point in his career and he's back home, basically. Talks about WrestleMania 1, saying history was made, history's going to be made with basically plugging the WWE network. He's happy to be back and hosting WrestleMania 30, which WWE basically try to plug the network basically at every point in the show. So, first match then, Alberto Del Rio defeats Batista in a shit match. Basically the match itself was terrible. Again, Batista looked absolutely fucking pathetic. Like, the guy is so out. I don't know if he's out of shape or he's just fucking useless. But again, the crowd just did not give a shit. Del Rio takes out the leg of Del Rio and rams it, and then Batista rams him into the steps. The fans booing. Batista with a superplex. Power slam gets 2 from, and spinebuster. And then Orton's music hits. Del Rio rolls him up to get the win, and Orton says sorry for interrupting, saying the crowd doesn't seem to like you, Dave. Saying that you're not sorry you came back. Batista says you're wrong. I love the business, saying I have a voice and so do the fans base. He's trying to make himself out to be great, and you're looking at the new World Heavyweight Champion. Who cares? Big E defeats Cesaro by disqualification. This match was pretty good, actually. I thought this match was pretty good. We the People chance to start off with knees to the face and gut from Cesaro. Nice uppercut again from Cesaro. Bade from Big E, he does it twice. Lovely big boot then from Cesaro. Then stupid USA chants. Would you fuck off with your USA chants? Just cause Cesaro is from fucking Switzerland, who cares? 3 backbreakers then from Big E gets 2. Headlock then from Cesaro. What a lovely tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. While Big E was in midair, that gets 2. That was fucking beautiful. Gorilla press then from Big E. Big E goes shoulder first into the ring post. Splash from Big E gets 2. Flying uppercut gets 2. Big E then with a clothesline swag on the outside. And then the Cesaro swing. Swagger comes in, puts on the Patriot lock on Big E, and that gets the disqualification. So, and then after the match, then Cesaro puts on the neutralizer. So it looks like Swagger, I don't know, is Swagger and Cesaro going to start breaking up or what? We'll soon see. So, good match. John Cena then comes to the ring and says he's glad to see Hulk Hogan back and hosting WrestleMania. Then he says, I've been talking about the future and saying if anyone wants to speak the future of WWE, they have to go through me. Wyatt cost me a title match at WrestleMania, and he wants to make another bold move. Wyatt comes to the ring and says this is the world. The world has a virus and it's the human race. Where would the world be without heroes? And basically be out. Cena basically being the superhero and hero in the knight in shining armor, all that shit. Wyatt calls Cena a liar. I stand for everything that's real. And basically the Wyatts descend to kick the shit out of Cena, and he lives on a stretcher, which was lovely. Next match then, Sheamus defeats Christian in a very good match. Christian slaps Sheamus. He goes nuts. Sheamus with a clothesline that sends Christian over the top rope. Sheamus rams Christian face first into the ring post. Sheamus with a knee to the face. Missile drop kick from Christian. Sheamus with a shoulder tackle. Roll up gets 2 for Christian. Power slam gets 2 for Sheamus. Christian then goes to the second rope and basically he jumps in midair. Sheamus catches him with the bro kick for the win. So I have no problem with this match. This match was really good. Excuse me. Daniel Bryan defeats Kane in a decent match. Kane works on the shoulder throughout the whole match, which was good. Ramming him into the turnbuckle. Nice drop kick to the leg of Kane. Off Kane, I should say. Bryan works on Kane's leg throughout most of the match. Half crab from Bryan. Bryan goes for a suicide dive, but Kane basically just gives him a right hand before he can jump through the ropes. Big boot from Kane. Clothesline then from Bryan. The yes chance from the crowd. Sidewalk slam gets 2 for Kane. Hanukkah Rana then from the top rope gets 2 for Daniel Bryan. Drop kick down in the corner twice. Suicide dive eventually from Bryan. Missile drop kick then as well. Kane with a choke slam that gets 2. Bryan goes for the yes lap, but Kane counters it. Bryan then with the knee to the skull, which gets the win. Bryan then gets on the mic and calls Triple H a coward, saying he challenged Triple H for a match at WrestleMania, and he hid behind Stephanie's skirt. He does not care. Triple H does not care about the fans. Bryan says, "Are you listening?" So give the people what they want, which is obviously Daniel Bryan versus Triple H at WrestleMania. I would have no problem with that, actually, if I'm being honest. I think that could be a decent match, but sure, we'll see between now and then. So next then, Emma defeats Summer Rae in a Divas match. I do like Emma, I must say. I really do. Like, I don't really watch NXT, but I think Emma's fun. It's something new. Like, basically, Emma does her dance. Inside Cradle gets 2 for Emma. Summer Rae says you're going to help her, Santino. Emma then wins with the Emma lock, which is basically a showy match, but the submission was the best part of the match. Like, she really done it well. Now, here's the thing that bothered me now. The Usos defeat the New Age Outlaws. The night before, they lost. Yet they win tonight. This is what pissed me off. This is how they do their promo, the New Age. Midway through, Jimmy super kicks him. And Jimmy with a suicide dive on Billy, splashed it on Road Dogg, gets the win. So, I don't get that, basically. The crowd boo while they interrupt the Outlaws. To be honest, I couldn't give 2 fucks about the New Age Outlaws anymore. This is the problem. TNA have done this for years, always putting the older guys on top. Fuck the older guys, it's about the future. Fuck New Age Outlaws. Now, they're finished now in wrestling, to be quite honest. I don't think really have much left in them, if I'm being honest. Like, the Usos are the new things that are going around. Fuck the New Age Outlaws. Get rid of them. Simple as. Excuse me. Roman Reigns, it's Bray Wyatt defeats Roman Reigns by disqualification in a decent match. Shoulder tackle from Reigns. Nice big boot from Wyatt. Nice clothesline then from Wyatt. Then we hear stupid fucking Husky Harris chants. Would you fuck off, you stupid fucking morons? He is not Husky Harris anymore. His name is fucking Bray Wyatt. Fucking idiots, the crowd sometimes. They're basically ruining this gimmick, basically. Because it's the same with SummerSlam. His first pay-per-view match is Bray Wyatt. Fucking idiots. Much respect from the Americans. Lovely clothesline on the outside from Reigns. Wyatt rams Reigns into the steps, splashed him from Wyatt. Nice suplex from Wyatt, which gets 2. Then we hear Randy Savage chants, which is nice elbow from Wyatt, gets 2. Superman clothesline, or fucking flying clothesline, I should say, gets 2. Diving dropkick on the apron from Reigns. Suplex from gets 2 for Reigns. Then the lights go out. Harper and Rowan are there. Wyatt with a roll up gets 2. Harper and Rowan attack Rollins. Superman punch. Ambrose attacks Wyatt, and then they brawl, basically. So that's the end of that. So nothing wrong there. Decent match. Then Paul Heyman talks about Lesnar should be the #1 contender for the world title. Orton and Batista should have their match before WrestleMania, and the winner would face Lesnar at WrestleMania. Lesnar gets an open contract to face anyone he wants at WrestleMania. That is how WWE gets you, basically. He said you can't win. You can't have these games with Lesnar. Lesnar wants to make history at WrestleMania. About to leave the ring, the lights go out, and it's The Undertaker. So basically, they go face to face. Lesnar signs the contract. Lesnar throws the pen at Taker. Taker grabs Lesnar, stabs him with the pen, and basically proceeds to chokeslam him through a table. So obviously, Undertaker versus Lesnar at WrestleMania, I have no problem with that whatsoever. So that's my conclusion of this very long fucking ass video. Thank God it's long. This is taking way too long, but another decent Raw. It's starting to look clear what's going to happen at WrestleMania. So yeah, so my next video will be random pay-per-view, which is on Tuesday. And this was the Viper 4567. Please subscribe, comment, like, and I will talk to you guys soon. So take it easy.